We will develop the skill of mental relaxation by being curious about effort related to discontentment and contentment. Settling into your practice posture, comfortable, curious, and open. Becoming curious about your present sensory experience, the sounds, sights, smells, tastes, bodily sensations, or mental phenomena such as thoughts, whatever it might be. Then softening the effort underlying that curiosity and allowing awareness to settle, to rest within the body. Becoming curious about the bodily sensations while allowing the other sensory experiences to come and go. Becoming curious about the bodily sensations, revealing your natural breathing. Tuning into the gentle stretch on the inhale as the belly, ribs, chest inflate, shoulders rise. Feeling into the gentle relax as the shoulders sink, chest, ribs, belly deflate, letting go. Allowing the breath, the gentle stretch and gentle relax to aid you in softening, releasing, enjoying. Inviting further softness to the body by recognizing any excessive effort within that might manifest as tension, becoming curious. Then supporting its release by tuning into the releasing on every out-breath, as the shoulders sink, chest belly deflate, letting go. Allowing the non-soft parts of your body to learn from the softening on every out-breath. Gently smiling into, enjoying any relief arising as we release, let go. Until the softness and the enjoyment fades, and we repeat, recognize, release, enjoy. Good. Now become curious towards any excessive effort underlying mental activity, such as thinking, awareness focusing in, liking or disliking, whatever it might be. What mental activity do you notice? And can you notice the effort underlying them? Being curious. Being curious if that effort manifests as tension in the area behind the eyes, which feels like it being the frontal lobe of the brain. Then become curious towards any softness, effortlessness within the mind. Might be contentment, a peripheral awareness. What do you notice? Good. Now let us soften the mind further, recognizing any excessive effort within the mind might manifest as tension in the area behind the eyes. Supporting its release with a slow and gentle exhalation through the nose, allowing the eyes to soften, the area behind the eyes to soften. Slow and gentle through the nose, softening. Noticing the increase in softness, the release of effort, enjoying that relief. Good. We will now intentionally activate effort via mental activities and then release it via softening breaths. And we will activate craving, which includes attraction and aversion. So a stance of the mind that wants reality to be different than it is, to control it, interfere with it. Let's start with attraction. Imagine something pleasant that you want to have. Might be a delicious meal, a success, a healthy body, whatever it might be that you want to have. As you imagine it, making it vivid, how does your body feel like? What are your thoughts, your state of mind? Now, as you activate this attraction, notice the attraction within the mind. The I want to have this, to feel good. This pulling towards you, holding on to it. How does attraction feel like? See if you can notice the effort underlying, being attracted to, holding on to, pulling towards you. Might manifest as tension in the area behind the eyes. Now releasing it with a few and gentle, slow exhalations through the nose, allowing the eyes to soften, the area behind the eyes to soften. Slow and gently softening. And noticing what happens with the attraction, the imagination. Does it grow stronger, pauses, weakens, or drops altogether? What do you notice? Let us bring attraction up again, imagining something desirable. whatever it might be, something you want, that you feel will make you happy. How does your body respond, your mind, while experiencing this attraction? Noticing the effort underlying it, the area behind the eyes tensing up. Now be curious what happens with the attraction. Slow and gently exhaling through the nose, allowing the area behind the eyes to soften, the effort underlying attraction to be released. What happened with the attraction? The pull, the holding onto. Did it weaken or strengthen? Enjoying that relief, how nice it feels to be content. Softening the mind with a slow and gentle exhalation through the nose. Eyes soften. Area behind the eyes softens. Relaxing. Noticing the relief and contentment, the pleasure of letting go. Now we will activate aversion, being very gentle, as our skill in softening might not be mature yet. That's why on a scale from 1 to 10, choose something around a 2 or 3. Imagining something unpleasant, something you don't want to have. Might be a physical or mental pain, a memory or future event, whatever it might be. Making it vivid. How does your body respond? What are thoughts, the stance of your mind as you experience aversion? How does it feel like? You might notice aversion as, I don't want to have this. If it goes away, I will feel better. As a pushing away. Noticing the effort it takes to be averse towards. Might manifest as tension in the area behind the eyes. How do you notice it? Then be curious what happens with the aversion as we soften, slowly and gently exhaling through the nose, softening the mind. Slowly and gently softening into the aversion, releasing the effort underlying it. What do you notice? The aversion maintains, strengthens, or weakens? Let us bring up aversion again, imagining it, making it vivid. Imagining something you don't want to have. Notice the aversion in the mind. Learning to recognize it. The pushing away. If this goes away, I feel better. And recognize the effort arising within the mind and body as we practice aversion. Being curious about what happens as we soften it. Slow and gently exhaling through the nose, allowing the effort underlying aversion to be released, to be softened. Slow and gently letting go. Gently smiling into that relief of contentment. Letting go of that pushing. Being content. Good. Now allow your attention to move freely to whatever sensory experience it wants to go to. And see if you can notice either an attraction towards the pleasant experiences or an aversion, a pushing away from the unpleasant experiences. Might be sounds or noise, thoughts, uncomfortable or comfortable bodily sensations, whatever it might be. Be curious about the discontentment, the aversion and attraction within your mind. Recognizing the effort underlying it, to be discontent. Then releasing the discontentment with a slow and gently exhalation through the nose. Allowing the eyes and the area behind the eyes to soften. Letting go, letting be. And as you do so, notice discontentment weakening and contentment naturally strengthening. Enjoying that contentment, how preferable it feels to let go. Then become curious about any contentment, allowing your attention to move freely, and noticing if any contentment is within your mind, and allowing the experience to be however it wants to be, not having to interfere with it, being okay, free, welcoming, with whatever arises. Noticing the softness, underlying contentment within your mind. Supporting it to grow, to deepen with a slow and gentle exhalation through the nose, softening into the softness of mind, the contentment. Gently smiling into enjoying it. How nice it feels. Good. Now practice freely, recognizing any discontentment, wanting things to be different than they are, the pleasant to increase, to stay, the unpleasant to decrease, to go away, and not to come back. Recognizing the effort underlying that attraction and aversion, then supporting its release by softening into it, noticing the relief, the contentment, enjoying it, until it lasts and we repeat. You can also recognize any contentment within your mind, the allowing, accepting of things, however they are, recognizing how that feels like, softening into it, allowing it to deepen, and enjoying. Either way, recognizing, softening into, enjoying at your rhythm. Whenever your mind wakes up from being lost in thought, notice any discontentment with that mind wandering. Softening into it, enjoying the relief, how nice it feels to let go. Until it lasts, and we repeat. Recognize, softening into, enjoy. You might notice emotions arising from discontentment, such as anger, shame, boredom, or emotions arising from contentment, sympathetic joy, kindness, gratitude. Whatever it might be, notice the discontentment or contentment underlying it, the excessive effort or effortlessness, softness underlying it, softening into, allowing it to weaken or to strengthen, enjoying how nice it feels to soften. Gently smiling into the growing contentment, the letting go, releasing of all effort that's not needed right now. Just being here, present, aware. As we transition out, reflect upon any benefits of this practice. Thank you for practicing, and a reminder that the skills developed here are available to you in daily life.